Duncan Edwards and Henry Cole. Livingston Mouse was an explorer. He spent his days running here and there, investigating this and that. One morning, his mother said to her little mice,
"You've grown too big to live in my small nest. It's time for you to go out and find nests of your own." "Mother, I'd like to build my nest in the greatest place in the world," cried Livingston. "Where's that?" "Well, I have heard that China is very nice." "That's it. I will go find China."
Livingston scampered off. He came to a steep slope made out of thin woven wood. On top of the mountain, he could see particular objects scattered about.
"That's just amazing. This must be China."
With a great leap, he landed on the cloth. He saw a bottle with a particular red liquid dripping out of its neck. He took a big gulp.
"You! I had no idea food would be so hot in China." "China?"
barked a raccoon.
"This isn't China. Why don't you try that way?"
Livingston came upon a tall pole. On top of the pole, there was a perfect little house for a mouse.
"Why, I love the big picture windows. This must be China."
Livingston sat down to plan his nest. With a loud pop, light flooded the house, blinding Livingston. With tears running from his eyes, Livingston said, "I had no idea lights would be so bright in China."
"China," sighed a Luna moth. "This isn't China. Why don't you try that way?"
Poor Livingston. His eyes, his nose throbbed, his ears hurt, his eyes were watering, his mouth stung, his tail was in pain, and he still hadn't found China. Wearily, he set off again. And then he found it. It sat on its side in a shaft of moonlight, glistening blues and whites. It had a bridge to enter by and a large inner chamber.
"Wow, this is just the greatest."
A bat glid over Livingston's head.
"Why, could you tell me what this great place is?"
"Oh, that," sneered the bat. "That's just some old China. You don't want to bother with that."
"China? But I've been looking everywhere for China. This is where I want to build my nest and live happily ever after."
And that is just what he did.
Yay!